What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today I have a budget deck profile going over the brand new Traptrix structure deck. This is basically 3 of the brand new structure decks, so it should be around, with tax, like $33, $32, something along those. And yeah, I mean, this is a very good deck to pick up because like I already did a video opening up. If you want to check that out, check out that video. It should be probably right before this one, and I'll have it up at the top or whatever. But anyway, this deck is worth picking up because it has a lot of really good reprints in it, and Traptrix are actually doing very well. Like, you can win tournaments with this deck. So for about $30, you can actually do very well in the tournament. Like I said before, if you want more competitive version, I do plan to build one at some point, so I'll have it probably pretty soon. And even on that, I think mine is pretty budget friendly too. Like, I would probably say close to 50 bucks. I don't know, I'm trying to make it so it's really budget, and it can still win against things like Kashtira, where again, one card from that deck can be 60 bucks by itself. Like their field spell or something is like 60 or 50 bucks. So kind of, lets you see a difference on that. But anyway, let's just go ahead and go through it, and I'll talk about my choices, okay? Alright, so starting us off, I am running 3 of Mellow. Yeah, these cards have some interesting names for me, so I'm just going to kind of shorten some names and stuff to make it easier for me. But anyway, this is your main one. I feel like this is one of the best ones, and I think one of the originals too, because basically it helps you search for your trap hole cards, and also it has an MST sort of effect, being able to destroy spell and traps. So pretty good all around, and yeah, I would say one of your main ones that you definitely want to have a playset of. Then we're also running 3 of Mantis. Mantis is one of the newer ones. What was it? Code of the Duelist, I think, is when we got this one. Anyway, yeah, this is one that helps you get a couple to the field. Basically, it's one of those because with Traptrix, the main strategy is obviously to get your trap cards out there on the field, and also being able to get on the field for link summoning and XE summoning, because you have a lot of rank 4s and stuff, which gives you quite a few different ones too that you can bring in whenever we're going to more, where we're going outside the structure deck. Anyway, Mantis helps you get more on the field, so really great for that. Then also 2 of Dionia. Dionia helps you bring back monsters and trap cards. It like helps you revive stuff basically. So you want some monsters and stuff to help you go into your Xyzs and links and all that. Boom, there you go. And then also a way to get back your trap hole cards, because you're gonna use them the whole time basically. You set up the field and you kind of control the duel from there. So this is another good one, and one of the stronger ones too by themselves. And then also I'm running 1 of Vesculo. Vesculo is just good because you can just get like one of your spells or traps and instantly get it on the field to help you, again, go for some of your bigger stuff. So it's really a one of, honestly. Sometimes I think maybe getting rid of it and then adding a 3rd Dionia could be good, but I do like being able to just bring this card out and be like, okay, now I'm going for like Rafflesia, for example, or, whatever, basically from the extra deck. So it's a good, like, I feel like one of to have, since we, again, are only using stuff from the structure deck. Then also, we are running 2 of the brand new ultra rare Pudika. Yeah, this is the one that helps you search for the field spell, is pretty much the main thing about it. When you special summon it, I believe you can get rid of one of your opponent's special summon monsters, but basically this card is like, hey, this is your terraforming, or whatever, to bring out your field spell. So it's pretty much that basic on it, and just very useful for that reason. And then after that, we have 3 of Traptrix Ara no Kempa. I don't know how you technically pronounce that one either. Again, forgive me on that. There's a few like that. But anyway, this is another one of your newer ones, one of the new like super rares from the deck. And basically, it's really easy to special summon. It can also protect your spells and traps, but basically, it's one of those you can easily get out on the field to then, again, go for your Xyzs and links and stuff too. So pretty straightforward on that. Just easy special summon and boom, you just go off from there. Then, of course, we are using 3 of Ash Blossom because we have those in the deck. So you might as well throw in a couple, get your 3 Ash Blossoms, and yeah, just still really good. Pretty much every deck uses 3 Ash Blossoms, so for better or worse, there you go. And now starting off with our spell cards, we are running 2 of Traptrix Garden. That is your new field spell for the deck. It's an ultra rare in the structure deck and everything too. Basically, it gives you a way to summon more Traptrix, and then also it can help protect your Traptrix monsters as well. So, like, once one day should be destroyed, you can just go, no, I'm not doing that. So, I like how it can protect them and then help you bring out more, which, again, that just leads to more Xyzs, links, so on and so forth. And then also, we're using 2 of Trap Tantalizing Tune. This card honestly kind of reminds me of Allure you know, something like that. Basically, Lure of Darkness. It's one of those where you can get rid of one of your Traptrix or a trap card, then you can draw a couple of cards, and then also once in the grave, you can just banish it and get back either a Traptrix or I believe one of your traps. So it kind of just helps add consistency to everything because it's pretty much your draw card for the deck. And also being able to get back some of your banished stuff too is just really good. So yeah, again, it kind of reminds me of Allure with that added little effect, being able to bring stuff back. And then after that, this deck does have Regeki, so I'm actually running 2 of Regeki and then 1 of Harpy's Feather Duster, because in case I'm going against something else that has a lot of back row, maybe even the mirror match, I mean, having Regeki and Harpy's Feather Duster in this deck is pretty interesting. I mean, it wasn't terribly long ago, both those were banned. So to me, it seems really funny, and since we have access to them, yeah, why not? It's just that simple. And now, trap cards. We got quite a few trap cards. So first off, we are running 3 of the Evenly Matched. Evenly Matched, of course, that was a big reprint for this structure deck. Again, that pretty much pays for the structure deck. Really good card. Most time it's like a good side deck card, but since we can have it in the main deck, yeah. I mean, it's just one of the best trap cards in the game right now, and it has been for quite a while. So definitely want to take advantage of it. It's like with Ash Blossom, we have it, so yeah, it'd be dumb not to use it, honestly. And then we get into our different trap holes and stuff. We have 3 of Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. This is your themed trap hole, I guess, a little bit more. It helps you get rid of special summon cards. There you go. That comes in handy. Then also 3 of Traptrix Holty, I believe is how you pronounce that one. This is the one that becomes a monster, basically, so that with like Traptrix Sarah, which is the Link one, is like a really easy combo for you. It kind of takes the place, I feel like, of the Phantom Knight one. Even though that one is still pretty useful, it's still kind of one of those where it's like, oh, I get another monster, basically, that I can use for Link summoning and everything, too, and getting everything set up. And, you know, with Sarah and all that, too, then you're getting your searching for more traps, and then more monsters and stuff too, and you just go off from there. So I think it's great to go on ahead and just use 3 of these because it's a really good trap for them. Then also using 2 of the brand new Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. This is another new card for them. Basically, it's a trap hole that it has to be 2,000 or more. You destroy the opponent's monster. And then also, if you already have a trap hole, I believe, in your graveyard, you can just banish this card and you're able to banish one of your opponents. So having those double effects, I mean, again, you're getting another trap hole and then a way to banish some of your opponent's cards. That's a win-win. Obviously, this is what this deck is a bunch of different trap holes. So having one that, you know, it's like, oh, you need to have another trap hole to get this other good effect. Yeah, okay, no problem with that. You know, that's easy. Then also 2 of Floodgate Trap Hole. This is the nice one too because it's the one that helps you flip over, you know, face down to your opponent's monsters, so that's good. It could really mess them up on certain strategies, stop them from like Exceed summoning or whatever, any kind of really summoning they're trying to do, and really mess with them. Then 2 of Bottomless. I really like Bottomless still. I mean, Edison formats and everything too. This card's still great. And then last but not least, we have Gravedigger's Trap Hole. This one isn't as useful as the others. I mean, you can get rid of some different things that are activated from the hand or graveyard. You can just negate effects and do some light point damage too. And then, of course, moving on with the extra deck, it's pretty straightforward because we pretty much have enough to fill out our extra deck from, you know, 3 of these. So, of course, we are running 3 of Traptrix Sarah. That's kind of your starter. In most cases, you bring out Sarah. Then, of course, like I said, you would use like your trap card to then bring out like the token Traptrix or some of your other Traptrix to then help you search for like your trap holes or get your other Traptrix monsters, and it helps you just set up your field basically and get everything going. Then we're also using 2 of Traptrix Colaria. This one is also pretty useful. It's relatively strong too because you don't have just a ton of really strong Traptrix, I feel like. Mainly I just like this one though because you're able to special summon a Traptrix at the end of the turn. So you know, you get another one which then can just activate more effects, get more on the field, and you end up swarming the field fairly easily with this deck too. So I like to have a couple of those since we, you know, have a reason to. We have the room. Sure, why not? Then for the last of our Link monsters, I am of course running 3 of Traptrix Adipus. This is one that helps you power up your Traptrix, and that 1,000 attack is nice. Setting up for more stuff too, you know, and of course being unaffected by traps and all that too. I mean, it becomes a pretty big powerhouse. I feel like most time you're trying to link up into that one too, set up your field, and just dominate after that. Like, this is the one that helps you power up everything, especially, I feel like is the best part about it. Yeah, you have those other good effects too, negation and all that, but being able to just power up everything, yeah, you do some damage. And moving on to our Exceed monsters, I am running 3 of Rafflesia. That was our original Traptrix back in the day. This card's annoying. Yeah, it's more defensive and everything. Its effects become even a trap hole card too, and it's just one of those too that once you bring it out, your opponent's like, man, or I feel that way when I'm on the opposite side of this card, where it's just like, it's gonna be an interesting duel for sure, and it's one of those that helps protect things and then just get more trap holes out there. Then also 2 of Emotes. Emotes is basically kind of one of your mid Xyzs. It's not really one of the strongest ones with that 22, but also it can help you bring out more Traptrix. So it's pretty useful in that. It just helps you special summon more Traptrix and stuff too, and being okay in terms of attack. And then last but not least, also running 2 Traptrix Pingukula. That is another one of our newer ultra rare cards. This one's a little bit stronger with that 25, which I like on that. Also, it's a searcher, essentially, being able to search for your Traptrix monsters, add them to your hand. And then also you can even take some of your opponent's monsters and like add them as a material. So then you can keep going with that whole being able to attach materials and search and all that too. And I like being able to take some of my opponent's monsters as well. So that's just a plus really for it. I always like monsters that can do that kind of stuff. So that way your opponent's like, oh, okay, that card's just out of the way now. So I really like that effect. And again, just being a good searcher is really necessary for this deck, because you go through the deck so easily, thin it down, and then you only have what you need basically in the deck. Everything else is on the field or graveyard. So it's another one that helps you get stuff where it needs to be. And yep, there you go. That is the Traptrix budget deck profile. So I definitely recommend trying to build this deck. It does very well, and like I said, for that price point, yeah, you can't beat that. Seriously, it is really good. So definitely recommend, if you're trying to build something and you're trying to get back into the game or whatever, you want to build something cheap, this is the deck. I mean, honestly, it is like one of the best values right now, and I definitely recommend it. A lot of fun to play too. So let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and all that too for future deck profiles. And like I said, I am planning a more competitive build too, where we're not just, you know, stuck to the structure deck. So hope you guys will be looking forward to that, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.